Hello, let's continue. We know already that the most important cases of the noun are nimetav, omastav and osastav. Let's talk about the case omastav. The case answers the question kelle, whose, mille, whose or of what. This is a very important case, since the formation of all but one case is based on the genitive case, the case omastav. The only exception is the third case osastav. Words in this case always end with a vowel. A, kella, I, kooli, E, nime, U, turu, O, loo, Ü, süü, Õ, nõõ, Ö, öö, Ä, hää. Besides other meanings, which we will discuss later, the case denotes that something belongs to someone or something. Tuttav, tuttava, töökaaslane, töökaaslase, ema, ema, isa, isa, number, numbri, naaber, naabri, sõber, sõbra, sõbranna, sõbranna, auto, auto. Sometimes the word in the case omastav coincides with the same word in the case nimetav, the nominal case. Ema, ema, mother, mothers, isa, isa, father, fathers. Let's now look at some noun combinations. Õpilase töö, student's work. Ema kott, mother's bag. Isa pastakas, father's pen. Arsti töö, doctor's work. Sõbranna telefon, girlfriend's phone. Töökaaslase maja, colleague's house. Ülemuse arvuti, boss's computer. In Estonian, we can express belonging also by using the word oma. Let's compare two ways of expressing belonging. So we can ask, kelle töö see on? Whose work is it? Or also, kelle oma see on? Whose is it? We can also answer in two ways. See on õpilase töö. It's student's work. See on õpilase oma. It is the student's. Let's look at some more examples. Kelle kott see on? Whose bag is it? Or, kelle oma see on? Whose is it? We can answer, see on arsti kott. It is doctor's bag. Or we can just say, arsti oma. It is doctor's. And this is what we can do with all nouns. Õpilase töö, õpilase oma. Ema kott, ema oma. Sõbranna telefon, sõbranna oma. Töökaaslase maja, töökaaslase oma. Ülemuse arvuti, ülemuse oma. Kelle õpik see on? See on õpetaja õpik. Bye bye!